in video games. Video game uses the font system totally different than any other systems you will encounter on this planet about font. It do the exact inverse of it. You should use sans serif font, or you should use aka modern font. Okay, not classic, because the classic have little serif up and down that are made to make people read easier and faster, but they are very not useful in video game. Actually, they kind of mess up the way you can read things in a video game, because video game text changes all the time in size depending on the screen. So the little serif are just a pain to deal with, and will get you more trouble than anything else. Okay, so that's one of the reasons we use modern fonts mainly. Okay, so let me show you a little sample of modern fonts. You know how it works, because it's very different. The game itself is not gonna. The game engine doesn't deal with the fonts in Picas or in Vector or whatever. It deals as a font the same way it deals with a picture or a texture. Okay, it is a bitmap for the engine. Okay, so you have to create basically bitmaps. Okay, so let me show you one. Let me get my content of one of my games. This is an XNA game, and the fonts are right here. There you go. So let's open that. This is a very small font that is used in the user interface. You guys can see. So if I blow it up, it's going to be very blurry. But as you can see, it is A, B, C, D in order like that, and it's all right, perfectly aligned. Okay, you guys, in boxes. Okay, the way to get that for you guys, you know, the best way to get that, frankly, is to have already a grid pre-made. Okay, obviously an X and Y grid pre-made, and you just put it in the middle of it. Okay, you guys, I use a special software. For you guys, you will use anywhere game makers to create stripes. Okay, I know game makers do something like that. It'll get you stripes like that. All right, right here. Okay, so you'll have just one very long stripe that has all the letters, and another one that has all the numbers. Okay, so let's look at how we can get to do that. It's very much the same way you are going to do that we did earlier for animations. So you're going to go back into the animation menu right here. Okay, and you are going to create a new, and you're going to make it the size you know your font will be for one letter. Okay, so very small. Okay, it should be really small. I'm going to make it fairly big so you can see it on the screen. Okay, but it shouldn't be that size at all. It's way too big what I'm going to do. Okay, fonts are small. All right, you guys, 64, you know, pixels and stuff like that at the most. But I'll make it big enough so you guys can see it. All right. Because I make it a power of 2, I can always bring it down after that. I always make my stuff mainly in powers of 2. That's just an habit from 3D games. So I'm going to take that layer off, and let's say I'm going to make numbers, because we have only 10 of them to do instead of all letters. But it's the same principle for letters. So we have basically we need 10 of them. So we're going to duplicate. We make new layers. Actually, what I'd like to do to ensure that they are always in the same is that I make only one. All right, for now. And let's say we make our thing. Yeah, right is good. And that's the letters right there. The font. So I'm going to select the font. All right, that doesn't have a simple font. There you go. Right here, and make it fairly big so we can see it. 70 pixels should be good. Right here. Okay. Now we're gonna go with 0 first. We'll have it black. That's fine. Right in the middle as much as I can. That's what's very important, is that you put in the middle. There's a couple snapping tool. Good layer, that's good. We're good too. Okay, good. Very often you can actually show the grid. Okay. Okay, so you know where the middle is. So we have 1, 2, 3 and a half. 1, 2, 3 and a half every time. So that should be the middle. Actually, no. That was probably the middle right here. Okay. Pretty close to it, close enough. And I'm going to take that off. I don't need that anymore. All right. Okay. Now I've got that letter right here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to right click, duplicate that. Okay. And in my copy, I'm going to select the tool again, the font tool, select that and change that for 1. Alright, so now I get 1, 2, all done. Alright. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to duplicate that one. And I'm going to go this time right here. And same thing. And obviously, it's going to become 2. Alright. Right click. Duplicate layer. And right here, 3. Duplicate layer. And that one, 4. Get my drift. Right here. Oh, sorry, my phone, that one. Made a wizard needing it. Why I go. That's 6. Right here. Duplicate that. Make that 7. That's 8. Right here. And then duplicate layer again, and we get the last one that we need, which is 9. Okay, now this is pretty big. This is a little too big. Let's make everything visible at once. And go with our box the closest possible. One around pretty much. And crop that. So that's pretty small now, you know. Now let's start from the beginning. Go back to our other frame level right here and make 9 or more frames. So we don't right here, and we are at 10 frames. So remember that. No delay. Okay, make new frames. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and that one is good. And then you go next to it, you do that, and you get 1. And you do the same thing right here. Click on 2, take 0 off. Click on 3, take 0 off. Take on 4, click 0 off. Click on 5, off. Click on 6, take 0 off. Click on 7, take 0 off. Click on 8 and take 0 off. And click on 9 and take 0 off. Okay, so now you have, alright, you're perfect. Now you're gonna make a new folder called numbers. Right here, and you're gonna save it into that. You're gonna save into it like we did previously in export, render the videos and numbers, and you select the folder. Okay, right here, and you're good. Image sequence ping, you're good. 2 number, that's good. The exact size, the frame rate, you're gonna do custom, and you're gonna do 10. So you're gonna need 10 frames. All right, and then you render that right there. That's it. You're done.